are you doing, Ernie?
I don't know. I'm trying to get a good spot.
Perfect. I mean, it's not good use of your room. Like, there's a whole lot of space above you.
Oh, well, this is just an extra room.
All right.
Alrighty.
Okay. Anyways, hey everybody, it's us again, the crew. We're here to talk about Raw and SmackDown and what the fuck ever else, I guess.
They were terrible. Thank you for coming.
As you can see, we've got Ernie here. We've also got Ryan. What is up, dudes? What's going on?
Chilling.
Fair enough.
Right. Pop the chat out.
I think I did. Let me see.
So before we get to Raw and SmackDown and whatnot, I want to mention something here that I was watching before the show. I was watching an interview. It's one of them Wrestle and Shoot YouTube pages.
Sure.
And it was ICP.
Okay.
So the guy asked him why they bailed out on WWF back in the day when they did the whole oddity angle, and why they just up and left during one of the Raw tapings. He goes, because it was Violent J that said it. He said, because first of all, we weren't getting paid enough. Now let me just tell you how much he was actually getting paid. They were getting paid $500 a night.
That's it? That does seem low.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but when you think about back in the day and the fact that they weren't actually wrestlers, $500 a day is not bad.
Well, not bad, but think about how much if they booked a concert on that night, they could make way more than $500.
Yeah, and the other thing... Did Ernie get locked out of his place, said JP? Yeah, he got locked out because he was making fun of Nickelback too much.
Fuck ICP, buy my CD.
But yeah, no, they also mentioned that the fact that WWE wouldn't let them get creative on their own was another reason they walked out.
I mean, maybe, I guess. It seemed like they, at least back then, almost everybody had a lot more freedom.
Well, they did, but the thing to me was they wanted to push their albums more than the wrestling part of their career.
Well, yeah,
and that's why they wanted that creative control, because they wanted it to be all about their music and not the wrestling.
Well, yeah, I mean, haven't you heard all their music? Like, some of it is, or most of it is kind of terrible.
Well, I'm not saying I'm, ICP's biggest fan by any means.
I used to be a pretty big fan. I mean, I saw him in concert once. Had like enough albums that it filled up an entire, like on your car, like the visor thing you can put down.
Yeah.
Well, I had like a CD case that like snapped onto that, and it was completely full of it.
My friend almost opened up for ICP.
Your friend what?
My friend almost opened up for ICP.
Oh yeah,
that'd be cool.
What happened? Why didn't they?
I don't think the concert happened.
Yeah, that would suck. But yeah, no, I had to bring that up. I was watching it, and I'm like, there's so many. What, Ernie?
Send me that interview.
I will do that. Yeah, no, it was weird. It brought it. I just figured I'd bring something up different, because I know we usually talk about a couple other things before we get into the Raw and SmackDown. So
yeah, that's fine. Absolutely. Everyone's already seen Raw and SmackDown anyway. Is there any other cool things that happened in the news?
Well, like I was telling Ebar here before we went on the air and before Ernie got in, I DJ'd over the beginning of the week there. I DJ'd Tuesday night, and I was telling him that musically it was fine. Like, I did my thing, but it's pretty bad when the promoter of the event almost got kicked out.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah. she was that drunk, like she was just fucking loaded, and I'm like,
drunk right now.
I wish.
What's the event?
It was the local college here up the road. Their graduation.
Oh, right on. So somebody involved with the school had to have been in charge of that, right?
It was actually the students.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, the students did all the planning and whatnot. Like I said, I had fun. And no, there's nothing wrong with getting wasted, but when you're hosting an event and almost get kicked out, there is something wrong there.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Like apparently she was arguing with the bartenders and everything else. And they had ordered like 2 huge tables of catering, and I literally, my fridge and my freezer are stocked full because there was that much food left after the event.
Hell yeah, that's where you scored at.
But, right? Like, and I got paid on top of it. So, I mean, double bonus for me.
Double boners.
Did they pay you in maple syrup?
No, they paid me in cash.
Did you get any loonies?
Maple syrup?
No. They gave me a check.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Now there's a paper trail, dude.
Hey man, I already cashed it.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
JP, that's just the thing, right? Like, if you're gonna get loaded after.
True.
Like, I mean, I understand it was at a bar, there was music, but, and I'll tell you guys right now, and this is probably the only time I'm ever gonna say it, I was so happy when somebody come up to me and said, "Will you play Old Town Road?" I literally said yes. And I never say yes to that song because I hate it.
What is that?
I think it's that new song with Lil Nas X or whatever.
Yeah, it's Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, somebody was telling me to do it. Someone was telling me about that song, but I never heard of it.
Hey Ryan.
Yo.
But see, that's the thing. Like when I go do my stuff with the interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I usually get loaded after the show's over.
Oh yeah, no, I do too, man. Hey, I can't say nothing because I was drinking while I was there.
Yeah.
But I wasn't, it wasn't a beer after beer after beer after beer after beer, getting drunk to the point where I couldn't do my job. I had a couple, and that was it.
Yeah, like I'm talking to 2 bands on the same day on the 26th this month. Hold on.
JP, I'm gonna second that with a close first is Jason Aldean and fucking what's his name, Ludacris.
I don't know enough country rap to make an educated decision on what should be number 1.
I mean, Over and Over is by far the best country rap mix I've ever heard.
That's good. What the fuck is Ernie doing?
I don't fucking know. I'm not paying attention.
Hey, did you say that you want to listen to country rap? Listen to Big Smo.
Big Smo's fucking amazing, dude.
Big Smo?
No, it was actually raining quite hard here. So I ended up getting a ride.
Yo, what up, Stephen Block?
Stefan.
Been a minute since I've seen that dude around. What's up?
Yeah.
But I mean, even if the event is at a bar, I mean, people get too drunk, they kick you out.
Hell yeah. But like I said, I had.
And then they apologize after for getting too drunk.
Yeah. Because if you're at that point, you probably don't even remember what you're doing. So you know.
And I mean, when it comes to DJing, I don't like to get drunk like that.
Yeah.
So I like to enjoy the music a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Alistair says Big Smo is. I don't even know who that is. Big Smo.
Big Smo used to have a TV show.
Yeah, he did on the History Channel or something.
Yeah, it was all about the country living and stuff like that. It was pretty good.
And that's literally what his whole rap scene is about, like country living, but being a rapper and hard.
Well, I mean, when you work with guys like friggin' Little White and Jelly Roll, I mean, because he
Jelly Roll.
Yeah, he had a fucking song with Jelly Roll.
Big Small actually had one of their songs featured on one of the WWE games.
Yeah, they did. Now that you mention it.
What song was it?
It's called Working.
I woke up this morning, tied my boots up, because I knew it was going to be a long
karaoke with Ernie.
Almost kicked out. Most people in here have been kicked out of something.
Hey, man, I've never been kicked out of a bar.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Never.
I was followed by one of the bartenders because she said I was too drunk, which I was.
Followed but not thrown out. What's up, Matt Helms? How are you, dude?
Dude, honestly, every time I got a beer, she would make sure that I didn't fucking chug it, which I was doing before.
Leave it to fucking Ernie.
Ernie, you rambunctious scamp.
It was my birthday.
Hey, man, I would have got fucking hammered, too. But.
All right. Anyway, that's enough talk about getting drunk. We can get drunk later.
Or are we going to start talking about wrestling? Because if that's the case, I got to go.
We're not talking about wrestling, dude. We're talking about sports entertainment.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So just relax.
AEW is wrestling.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, let's talk about Monday Night fucking Raw, dude. I honestly, like, it wasn't that bad this week. It wasn't good, but it wasn't that bad.
From what I saw, yeah, it was okay. It was watchable, but some of the things that they did was kind of still cringy.
All right, let's just run down. At the beginning, Seth Rollins comes out. Blah blah blah. He retained over Baron Corbin. So the really cool part of this segment was whenever Baron Corbin finally came out, dude. Incredible heat. Like, everybody hates that dude.
Well, yeah.
I would honestly be okay if Baron Corbin won. Early prediction: Baron Corbin wins the Royal Rumble and wins the title at WrestleMania.
I mean, it's possible. Usually they do that with a good guy, but I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, but
he's improving just overall to me. Like, he's improving in the ring, improving on the mic, especially. Like, he's getting good at being an evil dude.
He is. Yeah. I mean, I didn't like him back then, like a few months ago, but he's actually good now.
Yeah, he's not. Only thing to change is his fucking outfit. If he looked like a damn wrestler, then he would be like putting in some good work. I mean, he is anyway.
Well, unless he wants to be like a butler gimmick or something.
Elena says Baron Corbin is a big baby.
Don't be hating.
Hey.
But no, like, I liked Baron Corbin back in the day when he did the whole lone wolf thing, and then when he went to like the corporate side of Baron Corbin, I hated it because when you're used to watching a guy come out, like when he had the long hair and the muscle shirt and all that looked badass.
Yeah.
To me, that looked fucking badass. But when you pull a corporate Kane type gimmick and have him come out in a suit and a tie, it just looks dumb. And not to mention the hair's gone. Like, it just looks stupid.
Well, the hair was going by itself, so there wasn't much you could do about that.
But here's the thing: he makes it work, though.
That's debatable.
The only thing is like, okay, while he was interim general manager or whatever it was fucking called, okay, yeah, do like that. That's fine. But once that gimmick is over, why are you still dressing like a waiter, dude? I don't understand.
Maybe he doesn't have enough clothes.
I think he could afford some. If not, I feel like Tyler Breeze would buy him some clothes.
That'd be funny.
I'm gonna forever call him Karen Bourbon though, because it sounds funny.
That would be funny though. Tyler Breeze come out with a bunch of fucking clothes and just say, "Here you go."
Well, I honestly just meant because they're friends in real life, but that actually would fit in. That fits into his gimmick too. So
I know. It's like he goes back to the Prince Pretty gimmick, and he wants to make him look all pretty and stuff.
Well, he was the fashion police, so
yeah, that's true. Yeah, but that doesn't work without Fandango.
Hey, by the way, before we continue, Perfect 10, he's a mayor or a governor.
What?
No, he's not.
What?
Or
no. Sean Spears or Ty Dillinger, as he was known, is actually doing indie shows because he's doing a couple in my province.
Yeah, but he's a mayor too.
No, he's not.
Yes.
Show me the proof.
I think that's wrong. I feel like that's
not wrong.
It's
wrong. Show me the proof.
Go watch Chris Van Vliet.
As
the old saying goes, the proof is in the price.
It's actually the pudding, Canadian.
The proof is in the pudding. I can't argue with that.
I mean, the proof is in the price. Proof is in the pudding.
Doesn't matter
where it is.
Didn't Fandango? Alistair's asking what happened to him. He got hurt, right?
Yes.
But I think he was ready to come back, but then they sent Tyler Breeze down to NXT permanently.
Yeah.
Or Vince killed him.
I actually didn't mind that, to be completely honest with you.
No, he fits in better there. That's just his character is built for that kind of audience.
Yeah. Everybody loved when he came out with the fucking selfie stick, and you could see it on the Titantron and stuff. Like, that was cool.
Yeah. And he had a good match with Velveteen Dream. So
yeah, that was an amazing match.
But Tyler Breeze can work. He just, on the main roster, he just never had time. He never got the time to work with people. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Rollins is going on and on. Then somehow it ends up to Baron Corbin's going to get a special guest referee because he doesn't trust the WWE referees anymore since he lost because of them in his estimation. So yeah, Sami Zayn came out and basically was siding with Baron Corbin and saying that maybe he should be the special guest referee because if he does something for Corbin, then maybe Corbin could do something for him, and just a bunch of evil stuff. And then I think Kevin Owens ended up coming out as well. So yeah, it was all good. Nobody fought or anything cool. So that was the opening segment. Then next, it looks like there was It looked like there was a 1-on-3 handicap match with Lars Sullivan, but fuck Lars Sullivan. Didn't watch that match. Won't watch anything with him. I hate that guy.
I heard he's injured.
Hopefully, that is someone who I'm not gonna wish injuries on people, but fuck that guy.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of him.
Hey, imagine this: Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar versus Lars Sullivan.
Alana said, Ebar hates selfie sticks. He told me if we ever got one to kill him. I did say that.
Ebar, what's wrong with selfie sticks?
I said if I ever became the type of person that wanted to own a selfie stick, then kill me.
Why? What's wrong with selfie sticks?
Dude, how vain do you have to be to not only be taking so many selfies that you need a stick, but then you actually use a stick? That's too far. You have a selfie stick, don't you, Ryan?
You're damn right I do.
I knew it. Fucking knew it.
I'm too poor to afford a selfie stick.
Man, no, for real though. I paid like $25 and it has Bluetooth on it and everything, man. I don't
Wait, I'm too poor to buy a selfie stick and I'm too ugly to take a selfie.
You take a lot of selfies, bro. I see it on Facebook all the time.
Yeah, right?
Oh wait, that's the fake Ernie Acosta, dude.
Yeah, I don't have
Angel, you really fucked that up.
Hop a Foley and check your dollies. What the hell? Oh man, Angel the Brain Santana in the house.
Sure,
okay,
brain.
what's next? Let me see. There was some shit with the 24/7 championship. So Carmella, RTruth, and then everybody else that fucking is always in these segments end up locked in an elevator, and they're locked in there for the entire night. So
I laughed at that segment.
Is that the segment where they forgot to take the ref?
The ref was not in the elevator, so since it got stuck, nobody could fight RTruth that night.
That is like the dumbest but entertainingest fucking thing ever.
I mean, I find it entertaining, but it's just like there's absolutely no prestige to that title. So why the fuck does anybody give a shit about it? Like, oh, look at me, I'm 24/7 champion. So what? So is everybody else. Yeah. Truth is like a 5-time champion, and it's been out for like 4 weeks or so.
I literally hope John Cena wins it so they can never be champion again because you can't see him.
How long until Mella wins 24/7 title, even if by accident? I think that would be pretty funny.
I call the next pay-per-view. The next pay-per-view.
I said that last week, and I agree. I'd love it.
Woo! We just couldn't.
Someone's vibrator going off.
That was not a vibrator. That was my dryer.
It buzzes whenever the batteries get low.
How did I know you were going to say something like that?
All right. Anyway,
Lacey
Evans getting ready backstage. Fuck Lacey Evans. She's stupid.
Yep.
Not smart.
Oh yeah, I never looked at it that way, dude. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Dude. Go Lacey Evans. She should main event WrestleMania.
Fuck Lacey Evans.
I will, dude. I'll do it.
Oh my god, rapist.
I mean, I'll ask her if she wants to.
Brock.
I wouldn't go angel on her, but I would ask her.
Yeah, that seems fair. That seems about right. Let's see. Have Brock win and never see the 24/7 title again? Yeah. Nobody would ever be able to win it.
Oh, and Angel, before you go any further, the saying is pop a 40 and check your rollies. Just saying.
Hop a Foley. Hop on Noelle Foley.
I would hop on that any day of the week. I'm sorry, I just had to.
Hey, I don't know who will be saying holy Foley after that, me or her.
Well, hopefully you, because if she said it, that's weird. Angel says next year's Anaheim Ducks turn. Screw the Blues. Well, first of all, that's cool that you're jealous.
Wait a minute.
But also, it won't be the Ducks.
How far did Anaheim make it this year?
Far enough to watch it on their TV.
Yeah, then I meant in the playoff series. How far did they make it?
Far enough to watch it on their TV.
They made it far enough that it's more inspiring to watch the movie The Mighty Ducks.
Oh, snap!
Because at least they can get some wins.
I agree. Oh, shit. Pretty sure.
Lacey Evans doesn't need to exist. Her accent is the only thing that's good. Even that's not good.
I was going to say.
The whole Southern Belle thing is fucking just weird. Like, I'm from the 1800s, I do declare. And the cartoon. I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah, the Mighty Ducks cartoon.
Don't ever do that again.
Hey, I didn't mean to give you feelings, Ryan.
Oh, you definitely gave me feelings.
I can't help it.
The only feeling you're giving me is not wanting to throw up right now.
All right. So Lacey Evans.
If he does throw up, he's probably going to apologize after.
I would apologize. Unlike you.
Oh.
Anyway, continue, Ebar.
Nikki Cross and Alexa are backstage. Nikki Cross continues to look like a fucking moron because she actually believes that Alexa is her friend. It's almost like she's never watched the programming before. These people that do this shit, like Alexa, will befriend someone, turn on them. Yeah, Kevin Owens. Like, we got to get smarter superstars to keep not falling for this bullshit.
What if Vince McMahon says once you sign the dotted line, you have to leave your brains at home?
Yeah, according to Moxley, yeah.
You know,
Miz TV. We go to the ring.
Like
Miz makes his way out. Who was even on Miz TV? Samoa Joe.
Yes.
And then
I was thinking Tuesday night because he did one on Tuesday too.
Apparently, there's like a fucking billion people who want to be the United States champion. Because a lot of people came out, including Strowman, Lashley. Who else here? Cesaro and Ricochet. So, I mean, I don't know if they're going to what match they plan on doing or if it's going to involve all of them. But here was probably the highlight of the night. Well, one of them. Braun, Ricochet, and Miz versus Bobby Lashley, Cesaro, and Samoa Joe. I love this match. I thought it was a really, really good 6-man tag for sure.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've seen that match, to be completely honest.
Oh, well, it was good. Ricochet was pulling out some crazy shit.
Like he always does.
Cesaro was kicking ass, you know. The only really boring part of it was, of course, Bobby Lashley, but overall, really one of the best matches of the night, easily.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ricochet was in it.
Someone kill me during a Bobby Lashley match, because that's what I want to do. I just want to die.
I mean, at least there were 5 other people out there that are entertaining, so it wasn't as bad.
That's true.
All right. What else do we got? Rollins versus Owens is confirmed for the main event. So Baron Corbin was still saying that he wasn't sure who was going to be the special guest referee. So Sami Zayn is like, well, maybe I could be the special guest referee for the main event tonight, and I could show you, you know, how I might be able to perform at Stomping Grounds. Which, by the way, if they say kicking ass and taking names one more time, they're going to blow my brains out, dude. A week from Sunday.
You.
And every time they bring it up, because I guess that's the catchphrase for this pay-per-view, they say kicking ass and taking names, and it's like, dude, that doesn't even sound cool anymore. You make it sound like something someone's dad would say. Hey, now let's get out there and let's kick some ass and take some names, boys. Let's do it. All right, get out there.
Hey, maybe WWE is like Dad Rock.
It is, dude.
You know what? With the whole taking names, kicking ass thing, it reminds me of every time fucking Roman comes out and Michael Cole has a fucking hard on and says, "It's the big dog."
The big dog is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Or maybe Eric Bischoff is.
And I almost made that mistake, Isaiah.
Yeah. What if they kick names and take ass?
I almost said that, and I caught myself.
I'd prefer that. I would prefer that.
For
It does.
Bischoff,
If it's the Divas, sure.
Yeah. It's boss time.
That's another one that gets annoying.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's just so fucking forced.
Although,
all of those things.
By the sound of it, you aren't going to hear that catchphrase anytime soon.
I thought I had read something not that long ago that they were kind of making peace and shit with her and that she might be back, but I don't really know.
Yeah, I highly doubt it.
AEW confirmed.
Yeah.
All right. So
she definitely does.
Becky Lynch and Bayley. Alexa takes ass. She doesn't need to take any more. Damn.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch and Bayley versus Lacey Evans and Alexa Bliss. Yeah, Bayley ended up well, it was Bayley's hometown, so obviously time to have her lose.
Yeah, right?
She's only the fucking SmackDown Women's Champion, so yeah.
Yeah. Logic.
You got to make Lacey Evans look strong. All right. That match, you know, it was a fine tag match, just whatever, but not great. She's doing stuff for 2K20.
Yeah, I did see that, and I don't think they're calling it 2K20 this year.
What are they calling it?
I don't know, but I seen they're going with a different name.
Well, I thought that I heard that there was I thought that I heard that there was going to be like an entire other separate WWE game besides the 2K series.
Oh, maybe that's it. Oh my God. I can't even read that. That's how bad that mistake in spelling was.
Okay, so first of all, that's not how you spell the food, but there's another widely accepted way to spell bologna, and that ain't it. I'm sorry. That ain't it. Bologna.
Bologna. Bologna. Hey, man.
Right.
Fried bologna is really fucking good.
You know, it always just looks so gross, I don't want to give it a try. Elena likes it.
Ebar, you've never had fried bologna?
No, man, it looks fucking disgusting. It looks like bologna that's been left out in the sun.
Ebar. Do you have bologna in your fridge?
Yes.
Go have some after this.
Oscar Mayer.
Go have some after this.
Not gonna.
Because you're fucking cheap.
Oh.
Well, how's that baby cheap? There, Elena's got it. She loves the Bologna. All right, so Haman comes out, just a speech about fucking, of course, Brock Lesnar. What else?
Yeah,
goddamn right I
that
won't.
just put me to sleep.
It was fine, but it's just the same old shit. You know what I mean? So who
Canadian
cares?
bacon is the best bacon.
Isn't Paul Heyman gonna go start writing for SmackDown again?
I haven't heard anything like that, but I don't really check, so maybe that would be good. He's got a good mind for it, even after all the time has passed. But he's just saying, look out, because you never know when Brock Lesnar's going to be there. He might be the special guest referee and then cash in on the winner. Who cares?
I'll give the Brock Lesnar segment some credit, though, because I don't know if it was during the segment or if it was afterwards, but Lesnar coming in with the chair was great. After fucking Rollins had beat him to a pulp at the pay-per-view, that was great.
Oh, right, during the actual match.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Lesnar coming out and doing that the following show I thought that was great. And that's coming from me who hates Lesnar. So.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't even there.
I'll tell you who hates Lesnar more than you. Me.
Who? Yeah, probably.
But Heyman said there's no more Mr. Nice Jew. No, because apparently up until this point, he's been Mr. Nice Jew. So no more Mr. Nice Jew from Paul Heyman, and no more Mr. Nice Beast. Anyway.
Well, Beast is not supposed to be nice. I mean,
well, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, but Jews are.
How is a beast supposed to be? That would be. Never mind. Not even gonna get into it.
I mean, yeah, it didn't make sense.
Take your Disney crap away from here.
Yeah,
well,
Disney.
They're not
crap.
going to because they're going to Fox.
Firefly Funhouse. Funny, great. I love these things. I haven't seen one Firefly Funhouse that's made me be like, it's a little cringy. I don't like this week's wasn't good.
The first one wasn't the greatest. It was still good, but over the last few weeks, it's gotten so much better, and the whole making fun of Vince and coming out with the Vince puppet and stuff that was just great.
Yeah, he went crazy on what's that character's name? Isn't it the Rabbit or something?
Yeah. Fuck, I can't remember his name.
The Rabbit Wolverine.
Yeah, according to some people, the Rabbit Wolverine. But yeah, smashed him to pieces with a hammer. That shit. Oh man, so good. Because every week I go into it a little apprehensive, like this might be the one where it's kind of cringy and not good, but no, they always come through.
Does anybody and I've never actually seen it, but they did say, excuse me, what the story was behind the whole gimmick and the mask that he's going to have when he returns. What exactly is the
Rambling Rabbit? That's what it is.
Rambling Rabbit, yeah.
I don't know. I think he was supposed to be back already, but it got delayed.
Well, he was, but as we mentioned on the last show, he didn't come back because JoJo had a baby.
Right.
So, he had to do daddy duties and
daddy duty.
Daddy duty.
Daddy duty. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what the story is though.
Yeah, me either. Not anymore anyways.
So then we get the worst segment of the show with Drew McIntyre and fucking Shane McMahon. And I mentioned this a little bit in the Discord, but I kind of I think this whole spoiled rich kid getting all this shit done for him thing, I think the entire gimmick would work better on. I'm getting that huge echo from Ernie's shit.
Yeah, me too.
But
hey, you have the power to mute him. You're admin on here.
Oh yeah, that's true. Mute. There we go. All right.
There we go.
So then I think that they should have given all this whole idea to fucking EC3 because it still would have fit, like spoiled rich kid. You know, I don't know about the whole best in the world thing because I don't think he was around for that, but just all this shit that they're doing right now, if they slapped it on EC3, I think you would have an entertaining actual wrestler and we wouldn't have another McMahon shoved down our throats fucking all the damn time. So that's what I would do because I am so fucking just bored anytime Shane comes out. Like he's not, they even chanted boring during his fucking segment. So that shows you how much people just don't give a shit about Shane McMahon. And to me, he's dragging down Drew McIntyre because of it. Like Drew should be going up, and I think he's going more down because now he's just like a lackey for Shane.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Anytime Shane McMahon has somebody with him, usually that means that they're on their way out again.
I don't know. It's just sad.
I mean, just think of how, and I mean, he's still good per se, but think of how much the Miz, how like terrible he was when he was with Shane, compared to when he was on his own and doing his whole thing with himself.
I mean, even the tag team with Shane was more entertaining than what Shane has become since he's turned heel. Like it's just fucking boring.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with you, 100%. I can't stand it. But
Shane's getting just as bad as Vince. No, I think Vince was still a little bit better. He usually didn't. I mean, it was rare that I saw him get a boring chant. The only time I can actually even remember is whenever he created McMahonism, because he was gonna face Shawn Michaels and God, and so he created his
fucking insane.
Created his own religion. Oh, gotta unmute Ernie.
Can he do it?
He might have to do it. Ernie, you're muted. Can you unmute yourself in the settings? Should be like a little microphone with the
up at the top
with the cross through it.
The other one. There you go.
There you go.
You know what the worst part about that freaking thing was? When he was at the church and he was like, God, I don't like you. You don't like me.
It was just not that great overall, like of an angle, like, oh, I'm going to fight God.
It was.
Not only that, the McMahons went over on God. They got the win.
Because I'm not even. Nope.
If that's not egotism to the fucking extreme, you beat God in a match.
But you know what would have made that perfect, and it only occurred to me when you were talking about God and stuff. When Mordecai came in, that would have been the perfect time to bring him in. Not actually say, like, I'm fighting God, but bring in the Mordecai character because that's what he was based off of.
I mean, I know who you're talking about, and, like, I kind of remember some vignettes of him, but I don't remember when he debuted or, like,
he was
him having any matches.
He was Kevin Thorne as well.
Ernie, turn us down, dude.
Yeah. So I don't hear an echo.
Our echo is like keeping you on screen the whole time.
Sorry.
Or put in headphones.
Hold on, let me go to the other room.
Oh wait, no, we're not. No, it's not. Wait, how do I do this?
How do you do what?
It was only because I had him clicked.
So you mean this entire time that we were talking?
No, not the entire time. Just for this last since I was trying to fix his mic.
Okay, fair enough.
Present to everyone.
You know what they should.
Whoa, whoops! I don't even know what the hell I just did. But how do I make it so it shows you guys whenever you talk?
Just don't click on any names.
How do I click off of?
Just click off of it. Just click it again.
Oh, what did I do now? Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Don't tell me how to live.
They should have gone.
Don't tell me how to live. He goes.
They should have gotten a super tall guy with white hair, and present him as God like they do in the WWE 2K games.
Those are fan created though.
Yeah.
I did have there's a match I created with 2K18 last year on my channel. It's God versus Donald Trump. So don't forget to look at that one after this. All right. Anyway, back to Raw. The Revival versus the Usos versus Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins for the Raw Tag Team titles. Pretty solid match, and now the Revival are champions once more. You know, I mean, I guess it's better to have like the Usos chasing, but the Revival are just a couple more lackeys for Shane at this point as well. So poor Major Brothers. Yeah,
I've lost all faith in WWE and the push that the Revival had. Because, I mean, think about it. They were the biggest team to come out of the Indies at the time.
Right.
And as soon as they hit up the main roster, Vince does what he always does and fucks them over.
Yeah. Remember, guys, remember the Ascension?
Yep. Nope,
weren't they the longest reigning NXT tag champions?
Yeah. And now they're the longest reigning jobbers, because I don't think they've won the tag team titles on the main roster yet.
Longest reigning, being on the main roster but not appearing on TV.
Hey, Revival didn't go viral.
No.
All right.
Angel, don't make me time you out for that comment.
A dream match, really? I don't know about that.
I would rather watch his comment was Batista versus AJ Styles would have been a good dream match. No, I would rather watch shit go in the toilet bowl.
I hope Batista goes over because AJ Styles sucks.
What's up, Brad?
All right. So anyway, main event time: Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. This match and end segment were fucking actually really good. Like, I really enjoyed all this shit. So let's see. Oh yeah. So Sami, you know, he's out there as the enforcer referee, like on the outside, for this, and he keeps fucking around. He gets finally at the end, he gets in Rollins' face. Rollins grabs him by his collar, so Sami fucking disqualifies him. So winner by disqualification is Kevin Owens. So then Rollins starts beating the piss out of Sami. Baron Corbin comes down and beats the shit out of Rollins. Corbin brings in a steel chair, but Rollins somehow gets the chair. Then Rollins basically just, like, Corbin runs off. He's standing on the stage, and Seth just repeatedly lights up Sami with the fucking chair. And it was awesome. And he looked cool. And it's like, I like Seth Rollins. I'm not like his biggest fan, but that was probably the coolest moment for me since he's actually became the champion. Yo, what's up, Red Green? How are you? So yeah, that was the ending to Raw. Overall, I don't know, maybe a 6, I guess. Like, it wasn't terrible. There was some shining moments, like the 6-man tag in the end. But overall, pretty bland.
Yeah.
Is
that do you have a baby?
Yeah.
Do you have a baby, Ernie?
Yeah.
Oh, well, now I feel weird. Let's see.
But see, the thing with that, though, JP, is WWE doesn't like to acknowledge the indies. Unless they're affiliated with them, like ICW, they don't talk about the indies at all. True. So
they got to pretend that they're like the only game in town, you know?
Well, yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that AJ Styles versus Mysterio match from the indies was fucking amazing. That was one of the best matches from both those guys I've ever seen in my life.
It was good. I mean, it's not like it's impossible. They're both
still active
in the same company, so.
Yeah, but WWE should, and this has been an ongoing saying for years, get their head out of their ass, because they're not the only game in town.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's really going to hit whenever they see the initial ratings for AEW, and just, I'm more curious about the sustained ratings, like, over time. But I guess we'll see. All right, so SmackDown opens with Miz TV. the wild card comes into play. Always does. Who cares? There's no separate things anymore. I just wish the wild card always is the same people. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's the bummer of it. Like, mix it up. Have like mid card guys come over. It's just like, I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, it's Shane for Miz TV.
Well, the thing with the wild card thing, the wild card belt, I don't even want to call it a belt. That's why I said thing first.
Well, it's not a belt.
Oh, no, sorry. You're talking about the wild card. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was thinking of the 24/7.
Yeah.
The thing with the wild card is they say that, like, is it just SmackDown and Raw, or is it all brands?
I think it's just SmackDown and Raw.
Okay. Because I was going to say.
It's supposed to be.
Because I was going to say, like, if it's through all the brands, it'd be cool to see some of the, like, NXT UK guys come up for a night just to see what they can do.
How long till that dies down, though?
So what? The wild card?
Yeah, because that's
never. It's not gonna die down because they want to make sure that they can put the biggest stars on either show. Considering SmackDown's going to Fox.
I mean, why don't they just do it and not fucking call it a wild card? Because it sounds so stupid.
Because you got to have your separate brands, bruh. That brand warfare that means absolutely nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
That old brand supremacy.
So this was a decent segment for the Miz, not because of Shane really, but yeah. So Miz interviews him. Shane's basically like, by the time they get through it all, they pissed each other off, and Shane's like, "Oh, seems like you want another shot at the best in the world. Well, I'll let you have one, but I'm going to make you first face Elias, and then if you can beat him, you face Drew McIntyre, and then if you can beat him, then you can get what you want, which is this rematch." And yeah. So Miz versus Elias. Miz beats Elias, faces Drew McIntyre. Does not beat Drew McIntyre because of interference from Shane. So basically, Miz is the piss beat out of him by two different dudes. And then Shane's like, "Oh, you know what? I'm going to give you what you want anyway," to a totally fucking laid out Miz. And then and
then he fucking, was it on SmackDown or Raw that he put himself in a match against him?
That was the opening of SmackDown, yeah.
Oh, was it? Okay.
And then so Miz is already pretty much has his ass beat. He fights back a little bit, but can't do anything. And then Shane gets on the triangle choke, which I wish he would stop trying to do it because it looks just fucked up each time. Like, it looks terrible every time he tries to do that shit. So anyway, Miz taps out and Shane wins. And so, I mean, why wouldn't he? He's the best in the world. You can't beat the best in the freaking world, dude.
Perfect. Let's go. Me and him. I'll run his ass over.
Oh, shit, son.
Oh, shit.
Scoot on over to the other side.
Hey, you can't win, though, because you'll apologize right after you run his ass over.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about it.
Sorry about that, mate. Let me buy you some.
Oh, whoa. I'm not British, bro. We don't say mate over here.
Yeah, that's more of a Paul Calvi thing.
Well, I'm fucking mixing
no
it, bro.
offense, Paul.
So let's talk about it.
No offense taken, mate. Let's throw some shrimp on the barbie.
No comment.
All right, so it looked like that Rowan and Daniel Bryan, they come out. It looks like they were going to face some jobbers. Heavy Machinery comes out, and they're like, blah, 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 we're Heavy Machinery, blah, blah. You know, that's usually what they say. And so Daniel Bryan's like, "Oh, you guys want a tag team title match, but you haven't done anything to deserve it, so why don't you take our place?" All they did was beat a couple of jobbers. How was that fucking earning it, dude? It was literally, let's see, AJ Kirsch and Dave Outra. Never even heard of them.
Two jobbers, two indies.
They're from Cali, right?
I don't know where SmackDown was.
Yeah, they. I think one of the YouTubers I watched, they support that one of those guys.
No shit, AJ Kirsch or Dave Outra?
Yeah, they're from the California independent scene.
Interesting. Well, I never heard of them. Maybe Maybe Angel has, or Noah.
Yeah, I'm sure Noah's a huge fan.
He's got to be.
Well, I mean, Noah was over at WWE this week.
Yeah, but he can't fucking bring us Noah Mania live anymore.
He's a busy man.
I gave up on bugging him about it.
He's a busy man. All right.
No, lads is not Canadian either.
So I missed this coming up part, but I guess the 24/7 championship, they were running around. Somehow Truth ends up inside of one of the like equipment boxes and he gets locked in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that.
So I saw what happened later, which was him being loaded on a truck to go to Monday Night Raw, which means as we speak, RTruth is locked in a box in a truck.
He's in the box.
Pissing and shitting all over himself.
Okay.
But how is he not pissing and shitting himself? He's locked in a box, dude.
Maybe there's a toilet in the lockbox.
There's not enough room for the toilet. So I predict that they will open the box Monday night on Raw to pull out some equipment, and RTruth is dead. There's a corpse that is covered in piss and shit, probably some vomit because you're shitting in a box that you're enclosed in. That's going to make you puke. So he might still be alive right now, but rest in peace, RTruth.
That totally explains Alice in Chains song, "Man in the Box."
That's who it was about, dude.
Yeah, he's the man in the box.
And doesn't even say like rub my nose and shit. Isn't that one of the lyrics?
Yeah,
and then he says, "Won't you be the one to save me?"
Yeah, gender, please. You got to find that box, dude. If he saves RTruth's life, RTruth should just lay down and let him be the 24/7 champion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers for you, RTruth. I hope somebody finds you, dude.
Hopefully, little Jimmy helps him too.
I don't think he will. I don't think. Maybe a box of spiders. I don't know. So Carmella fought Sonya Deville. Pretty good match. I don't know how I didn't know this, but I didn't know until I saw some people talking about it that Sonya Deville was lesbian.
Yeah, she talks about it in the Lillian Garcia podcast.
I don't listen to the Lillian Garcia podcast. That's what I'm saying. I didn't realize, or maybe I'd heard it and forgot. I don't know.
Even at that, when she went to the NXT thing and they were telling them to tell them a little bit about themselves, she plain out said it like she's a lesbian.
I didn't say that either. Well, no wonder she wants to hang around Mandy all the time. Damn.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Well, yes, absolutely. Let's see. So, yeah, Sonya Deville ended up winning. I think there was like a little bit of a distraction from Mandy at some point, but good match.
Yeah.
Okay. Alexa Bliss backstage with Nikki Cross. Kind of the same old shit. And at the top of the hour, I believe, we got the complete New Day because Big E has returned. He's back finally. Well, back again because he was back like a couple weeks ago. And then supposedly got attacked by Kevin Owens that put him out for a couple more weeks. But now he is back. All right.
It's a newer day. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. So, they cut typical New Day promo. It's all good. And then Ziggler comes out, starts talking shit. Ziggler's been a pretty good promo the past few weeks. And then Sami comes out, then KO. So they're all out there, but don't have their match. So, because that's the main event. I totally expected them to fight right then, but alas, it was not to be. So next, Bayley versus Nikki Cross. Even though Alexa's out, oh my god, did you guys see Alexa on SmackDown? Holy cow!
Angel's creepy little dude took a picture, so yeah, we did see it.
Well, no, that wasn't from SmackDown, dude. That's not what she was wearing, but like, whoa. And but anyway, Alexa didn't really get involved in this. Bayley ended up beating Nikki Cross. It was a good match. I liked it. I don't know how you guys felt.
I mean, do I have to say anything on that one?
I'd watch it again.
I'm sure you can.
It had my wife on it. What do you think?
All right. So after the match, Bayley celebrates. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. And so then was the segment where Jinder, I guess, was going to get a crowbar so he could open the box that RTruth was in. Apparently, it took him like 45, 50 minutes. He finally gets there, and then he doesn't know which case has RTruth in it. And someone tells him that it was loaded up onto the truck already, but you can hear RTruth screaming in a different box. But yeah, so those were the final words we'll ever hear from RTruth. I'm really going to miss him. I thought he was a solid character.
Hey, they should totally do a eulogy at the.
They should. I would be okay with that.
Yeah,
you know, like The Rock did for Stone Cold back in the 90s.
They're going to have to clean the poop, the pee, the vomit, and the smell of death off of that 24/7 championship. So that's sad.
No one Vince, he'd probably just leave it there.
If they do a eulogy for RTruth, I'll be a fanboy again.
That's all it's gonna take for you to be a fanboy?
Yeah, like I want something different.
Well, they usually update throughout the week with the 24/7 belt on their YouTube, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully RTruth doesn't die.
The best was friggin' when they were on the plane.
Yeah.
That was the best one so far. He's just going and he's like lifting up all the blankets off people to see which one is which, and it was fucking funny.
The best part is when he won and he's like, yeah, and he wakes everybody up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he fucking runs into the fucking stall.
Yeah.
Bathroom stall. Locks himself in.
It's good shit.
Yeah, I bet it was a great shit.
Oh,
the most satisfying of his life, for sure.
God, yeah.
All right, so SmackDown main event, 6-man tag, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler versus The New Day. It was a good match. The New Day won, and so that makes me happy.
Of course. You knew they were going to win because, I mean, Big E's back.
I don't think, well, yeah, the return of Big E, not to mention, I don't think Kofi has lost a match since he won the champion, or actually since before WrestleMania.
Nope.
Really?
Last one
I could have sworn he'd at least lose one.
I think the last match he lost was whenever he was doing that second gauntlet match, and then at the end they threw in Daniel Bryan.
Maybe.
But either way, I love Kofi. I love the New Day, so I'm down with it.
Yeah. So
overall, SmackDown was pretty tight, except for the Shane McMahon segment that everyone was chanting boring at. So, you know, and I hate, like, the Miz had to be out there for some shit where they're chanting boring because it's not the Miz's fault. It's clearly Shane, because Shane was the one talking, of course. But yeah, overall, pretty solid show besides that. So I'd probably give it a 7. Something like that. A little bit better than Raw. There were some good moments on Raw, but top to bottom, this was probably a better show for me. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, well, I mean, lately the better show has been SmackDown, so I definitely give it a higher rating overall.
And same, because you know what? I'm not gonna sit on my ass for 3 hours and watch.
Yeah, no, see that, and that's the other thing. Like Ernie just said, I don't want to sit there and fucking watch 3 hours. I always fall asleep. I ain't gonna lie.
Raw in a nutbag. Fucking
what?
Two hours of commercials, 30 minutes of talking, and 30 minutes of wrestling.
Pretty much.
I will say, you know, I would miss it from time to time. Been trying to watch it more so that we could, you know, be able to talk about it and shit. But some of it's rough, honestly. I liked whenever I was watching like the 90-minute condensed version, but you know, I at least want to halfway know what I'm talking about.
Hulu.
Yeah, I mean it's 90 minutes. Why are there no? Didn't the cruiserweights used to be on Raw? What happened with that?
Maybe it's a house show thing, or before Raw.
Well, it used to be on the actual like Raw program. There would be a cruiserweight match. You know what I mean? But now I never see them.
Where they do tapings for 205, I think they scrapped it. Because they either do tapings before or after.
Well, the 205 tapings come after SmackDown though, because it's live on Tuesdays.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know, but anyway, that's Raw and SmackDown. Is there anything big else in the news that we should talk about, or?
I don't.
Oh, I got something.
All right.
Check out my interview with That Strange As Angels, available now on SoundCloud.com.
This is not time for promos. Oh my God. That comes during the wrap up, Ernie. Oh my God, you just ruined the show. That went away after Enzo when H took over 205. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense because otherwise they have to be at Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, it was fun while it lasted, but who really wants to see it? You know, who wants to see an extended, even more version of Monday Night Raw? Because I'm pretty sure after they stopped doing the 205 or cruiserweights in general is around the same time they had to stop going overtime.
Well, don't they still film main event there, right? Don't they?
I don't know. Yeah, but I mean like overtime is in TV time.
Right, I know what you mean.
Okay.
Whoa,
yeah.
Main event is still a thing?
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. You can go watch it on the WWE Network for $9.99.
Catch your favorite superstars like EC3, Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins, and more.
I like how you just escalated that into a further fucking convo.
Wow, that's
all right.
crazy.
Let's wrap this shit up. Now, Ernie, is there anything that you would like to promote for yourself?
Nah, I don't really do it. Nah. Check out my Facebook because I post everything on there. And
he does.
That he does.
I'm the real Ernie Acosta. I have an interview with That Strange As Angels available right now and later this month, Raven Black and Wednesday 13 interviews. So check that out, and maybe I'll bring in a head PE, just depending on how much work I really want to do.
Bring him in, dude.
But I'll be bringing you guys some live footage from Wednesday 13 and Raven Black on the 26th. So head over to my Facebook on the 26th of June and watch me watch them. Watch me watch them.
That's good shit.
No
good
comment.
shit, Ernie. All right, Scoots, what do you got, dude?
Yeah, I have another match of the week.
Okay.
And I haven't even watched it yet, so I don't know how good it is. But Defiant just uploaded a Pac versus Rampage match. It's about 20 minutes long. For those of you guys that don't know Pac, that was Neville from WWE in 205. So I'm excited to go watch that. I will post a link in the Discord as well. And if you want to check me out, I do hang around Twitch quite a bit. I watch a lot of Mario Maker streams. So if you guys are into Nintendo or Mario, you can join me in watching. I usually watch Oshi Kuroso, who's a fellow Canadian streamer, and he plays it quite a bit. He does the Super Expert 100 Life Challenge. Ooh. So it's pretty interesting. So other than that, if you want to check out my Facebook, just type in Real Deal Extreme and you can find me. And same thing with Instagram.
I miss my Twitch account.
Get one back.
RIP. All right. So everybody follow me on Twitter at ebarsays. Hit subscribe button if you have not done so. And give a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Other than that, we will see you next week.
Bye.